Golden Spike Burgers offers a great menu including burgers, fries, and gyros. They are also open for breakfast with items like breakfast burritos, bagel sandwiches, and bacon, eggs, and pancakes.
The Bear River High School Bears hope to get back onto their winning ways as they hosted Grantsville High School for homecoming on October 5th, 2012. The week before, the Bears had traveled to Morgan and had lost a heart-wrenching 3-point game. But after a week of homecoming festivities, the Bears were focused on the Cowboys, and it was evident from the get-go. The Bears jumped out to an early 14-0 lead over the Cowboys and added one more touchdown in the final minutes to make it 21-0. Senior receiver and linebacker Wade Miller, who had 2 catches for 22 yards and 4 tackles on the game, talked about how the Bears were able to beat Grantsville.
Defense came to play. We were after him, snapped the whistle all game long, and then our offense just put the icing on the cake and went out there and did their job.
Miller said that one key for the Bears was that Grantsville's rushing attack was not as near complicated as Morgan's was last week.
Grantsville's, you can find the ball. They're not throwing everyone right at the point of attack, so you can kind of play off it. You can catch it from the backside, which is a lot easier than Morgan's.
Cowboys were able to penetrate into the Bears' red zone several times, but the defense held.
We just, that goal line was getting close, and we stepped our game up and shut it down.
I'm here with Coach Chris Wise after a 21-0 win over Grantsville. Coach, was there any worry from the coaches that the kids might be down a little bit after that tough loss at Morgan?
There's always worry about a hangover because our boys played extremely well at Morgan, and I was very pleased with that. And to put 2 of those back-to-back together is hard to do. And I felt like our boys did that. Another concern is always homecoming. Homecoming is a mental distraction. I mean, homecoming is awesome, but I always have to work as a head coach. I always have to work hard to keep them focused on the game. I thought our boys did a great job of staying focused throughout this week.
Playing their second game in a row without their defensive coordinator Trent Rasmussen, who is battling health problems, the Bears held the Cowboys to only 213 yards of total offense, including 151 on the ground.
Talk about your defense a little bit in the middle part of that game.
Oh yeah, the defense was huge. That was the game plan, was to jump up on them early. We took some risks, took some chances, and luckily those chances paid off in the first half. They're tough kids. We have to do the exact same thing. We have to come out and do it. We had to kick the ball off to them. They marched all the way down inside our 10 and our defense held, and that was big.
Coach, you had 4 interceptions on the night, including 2 by Edgar Lemus. Talk about your defensive backs play tonight.
Just outstanding. I thought that, our overall speed is great, and I felt like our players did a great job of putting themselves in good positions. Their receivers were not open all night. Even if they had been able to reel one in, they were blanketed. So our DBs did an outstanding job. Offensively, we didn't move the ball well in the second half. I mean, to begin with, they were on to what we're trying to do. We put the ball on the ground quite a bit. Fortunately, we got it back. But our defense held, and I was very pleased with that.
Next up for the Bears is a Thursday night matchup at Snow College against Pineview. The Panthers are 4-4 overall, including a 49-0 win over Canyon View Friday night. Panthers are led by running back Prentice Miller, who averages nearly 8 yards per carry.
We're going to come to play. We're going to give it our best effort at Bear River football every time we step on the field.
Their running back has already rushed for 1,600 yards. That's huge, so we need to be able to stop that individual. And once we do that, I think we take a huge portion of their offense out. They're playing well, they play in a very tough region, and so it'll be a good measuring stick for us.
Miller twisted his ankle late in the game, but he assured everyone that he and the Bears will be ready for the Panthers.
We'll be watching film this week and studying up on them, so we'll know by the end of this week.
You tweaked your ankle. How you feel?
It'll be all right. I'll be ready to go.
The Bears amassed 263 yards of total offense compared to Grantsville's 213. Quarterback Kyle Zundel completed 7 of 20 passes for 97 yards, including a touchdown and an interception. Remy Selman led the rushing attack with 91 yards off of 8 carries, including a 37-yard touchdown run. Zundel added 56 yards on the ground, and Taylor Lund had 32 yards on 6 carries. Defensively, the Bears got interceptions from Garrett Frank, Tyler Rasmussen, and 2 from Edgar Lemus. Sophomore McCade Mitten again led the defense with 12 tackles. Brock Hill and Christian Lemus added 7 tackles each for the Bears.
Golden Spike Burgers also has a low-cost menu for students. This is their second restaurant in the area, with their first successful one in Corinne.